I think a VMT should be applied to all vehicles that are using public roads. Now, obviously, farmers, for example, use a tractor on their own fields. Well, the wonderful thing about a VMT system is, particularly, by the way, with the new version of GPS, which will be coming out in the next year or two, which is I don't know what the precision rates are, but the new version of GPS is much more precise. I mean, down to I don't know 6 inches a foot kind of thing. So let's just say you're a farmer and you're driving your pickup truck on your field. Yeah, you don't pay for anything on that because you're not on a public road. Once you drive out and you're on a public road where the government's paying for it, the meter starts clicking, if you will. One of the things I think that we should do, though, and we've long argued this, is we should start with trucks. That's the easiest place to start. There, first of all, the capex to the overall cost is quite low. They're big, expensive vehicles. They already have GPS on them. It's not all that expensive to add on this capability of a VMT. The other advantage of moving first with trucks is that trucks cause an enormous amount of damage to roads because of axle weight. Cars do very, very little damage to roads. It's trucks that cause damage to roads. And they don't pay the full cost. The GAO and others have shown this. The trucks essentially underpay for what they should be, even with the diesel tax, even with tire taxes, even with truck taxes, they still underpay. One thing you could easily do is if you installed axle weight sensors on all the vehicles, all the heavy trucks, and a VMT, you could basically design a fee that if you're driving on a road that's not designed for big trucks that are heavily loaded, you're going to pay a significantly higher fee. Right now, we don't do that. And so trucks will drive on roads they're not really built for. They'll cause a lot of damage on those roads. And you and I, the taxpayer, pay for that. So if we use market signals and price signals to tell trucks, you're better off maybe taking 3 or 4 or 5 more minutes driving around and driving on this better road where you're not going to do as much damage. So number one, I think we should start with a national program to have all heavy trucks do this. At the same time, we're going to need to phase in light duty trucks, pickup trucks and passenger vehicles. But absolutely, eventually everybody should be having to participate.